All right, Lightyear trailer 2 time. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. If I do, then hello. But just for posterity, I guess I'm gonna do this. I guess I'm gonna. It's not really trailer 2. It's the official trailer. We had the teaser trailer, and now we have the official trailer. But the teaser trailer, at least by Pixar standards, it was a little bit more footage than they show sometimes. But it definitely was a tease because we still don't really necessarily have like a feel for the plot. So now let's see. Okay. Ooh, love that shot.
A year of work for a 4-minute flight. Isn't that something?
We're all ready if you are, sir.
Well, let's go find out if this... And we got a breach in the perimeter.
A little more context here. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, that felt very buzzed. Thank you.
Unlike your mission log,
Ooh.
after a full year of being marooned on this planet, our first test flight is a go.
Yeah. Crystallic fusion.
Good luck, Captain.
Roger that.
Oh, amazing. Is he going through time? Ooh. Oh, okay.
Hello, Buzz. I am Socks, your personal companion robot.
A personal companion robot.
Just a massive robot.
Man.
That was utterly terrifying, and I regret having joined you.
Yo!
I can provide sleep sounds if you like. I have several options. Summer night, ocean paradise, whale calls. No, white noise is fine. Very well. Good night, Socks. Good night, Buzz.
Oh, I see why they've been hyping up Socks. Scene stealer over here. My gosh. Yeah, no, that looks great. Definitely, okay, yeah, because I knew the name was Socks because it was in the captions of the other trailer. But wow. There's so much going on in that. Whoa. I almost don't want to look that closely because there's a lot of different, but like lots of intensity. Okay. So we really see, okay. But we get more of a sense of it's been a year that then Buzz has been like training to just do this one sort of mission, and it's less like, I mean, he then is this one like really important figure. Like over the course of this story, we'll kind of see how he kind of rises to prominence. But at the start of this, it's more like, I mean, he's here with a bunch of other ones, and then he gets kind of, yeah, like, so then we say, okay, at this point,
First test flight is a go.
first test flight, just a test flight. Okay,
Let's get everyone home.
Good luck, Captain.
let's get everyone home.
Roger that.
Yeah, we've been stuck on this planet. Okay, and this shot, ooh, I love this part. That part looks magical, like especially with the music underneath it. But that expression of just like he's already, because there's already so much around him that's crazy, and he's just kind of like pushing through it. But then it just for a brief like fleeting moment, he's like kind of realizing the scope of his situation. It's like he's just like whatever realization is dawning on his face there. I don't know if it's just like him coming to terms with like, I'm really doing this, I'm gonna actually like look at what I'm doing for a second, or if it's just he sees something that's going wrong. I don't, oh man.
Hello, Buzz. I am
And okay, and also, okay, I'm realizing, because then there's this whole thing of like, oh, robots and like danger from that, and these big robots that are then scary. But then also a big companion for him in this is this cat robot who's like a nice robot. And obviously there are other robots too that then are working, that we see around, that are like good. So I feel like I'll be interested to see if this movie is sort of about artificial intelligence, right? Because, like, Incredibles 2 was originally supposed to be more about artificial intelligence, and you can kind of see some of that in the deleted scenes. Like, there's going to be a whole thing of, like, Bob goes to visit Edna, and then her, like, entire home, which is so, like, you know, technologically modified, starts, like, attacking her, and they have to, like, defend themselves, and it was just going to be, like, a whole, like, AI is the villain kind of movie. So I wonder if, like, using kind of, like, Zurg and the Zurg bots, like, that's like the way that they'll explore AI and technology, but then like you also like have it balanced out with like the helpful technology, the kind technology, the caring technology. Yeah, because and it's kind of ironic too if then they go down that route, because then that's like talking about a kind of life that isn't like real human life, which, of course, Toy Story has always been, like, not real human. I mean, obviously there are humans in it, but the core characters we're focusing on are characters that are arguably, are they alive? Are they not alive? They are alive, but they're not alive in the same way that humans are. So it's interesting that even when Toy Story becomes about humans, that it's like, well, but here are also then these other like things that have come to life, right? Like that it's always there's always gonna be things that come to life in these movies, even when it's a spin-off, even when we're, you know, we're all counting on you, Roger that. Yeah, I love and Chris Evans' performance as well. I'm seeing it now, how Chris Evans is like embodying Buzz now, because there are a lot of the like just sort of like like the Roger that, like he sounds a lot more Buzz-like after having heard, I mean, we only heard him say, like, all that we heard him say previously was just we got, like, a very brief little snippet of him talking, but now we get to hear more of it, and we hear, like, you know, he's doing his own thing, but it feels like Buzz, like, it feels right, like, there's this, like, when it goes, after a full year of being removed, like, you hear just kind of that, like, it's hard to describe, but there's a tone that Buzz has where he's describing something very, like, serious and technical, and, like, he's kind of, like, he's not doing it in, like, you know, a way that's not exciting, but he does it in a way that shows his passion, while also, like, indicating, like, this is normal to him. Like, oh, yes, no, this is then my life. It's, like, it's very, like, it's perfect. He's nailing it. Okay, I'm just gonna watch it again. I'm watching it again. Okay. Yeah, this is so funny. This reminded me of, like, Mirabelle looking at the doorknob, but, like, it actually, like, looks how it would look, like, from the end of Encanto.
We're all ready if you are, sir.
Well, let's go find out if this...
A 4-minute flight.
We got a breach in the perimeter.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, the thank you is so Buzz.
Buzz Lightyear mission log. After a full year of being marooned on this planet,
Full year being marooned. So how did they end up there?
our first test flight is a go.
Is this because of Zurg's stuff? Is this like, yeah, like what exactly went down? And the crystallic fusion. Okay, so here's Eric, again, who we saw briefly in the first trailer. He's the one that has like kind of the board about time travel, which you know, I kind of said last time, like, oh, maybe it's that he kind of ages, but actually it's probably the reverse based on like kind of looking at the board more closely, that he would travel through time and not age, but everyone else around him does. But like, okay, so is this, it seems to be, the implication is, okay, test flight, but less of it, it's not a test flight for Buzz, it's a test flight of crystallic fusion, right? That it's like, this is sort of an innovative new, because, I mean, that's what they say in Toy Story, right? Of like, oh, are you still using fossil fuels, or have you discovered crystallic fusion? So this, I guess on this planet, they discovered it, and now, you know, they're gonna have to use it to get off of the planet. So, like, but why were they there in the first place? Were they there to look for it? Were they there for a separate mission, and then they got stuck there, and it was like, was this part of training? Like, how experienced was Buzz before this? I'm interested to know. I mean, but they say we're all counting on you. Like, we're all counting on you specifically. Like, I know that was, like, I mean, the person who said that is not, like, high up the chain or anything, but still, like, they're all counting on him. So Buzz does have some street cred, at least at this point. Okay, we do hyper launch, we go. So this happens early on. This isn't later in the movie. Like, this has to be, like, at latest near the end of the first act. But probably earlier than that. Hello, Buzz.
Your personal companion robot.
Yeah, this is like inciting incident, I think. Be- We're being pursued by just a massive robot. And then we see, yeah, I mean, oh, it's a big robot. Okay, so we have some other Space Rangers here. Oh, man, it's scary. Oh, man. Oh, I'm getting chills from that. Okay, well, hold on. I need to look at this again. Because it's such a brief shot of this one that, like, jumps on him. What is that even? Here, I gotta go, like, frame by frame here. Okay. Why is this, like... So this is protecting him. Do we, like, hack into one of the robots using, like socks? And, like, this is also part of, like, the thing of, like, oh, like, AI can be good. Like, we, like, hack one, and then it's protecting him? Or is this a... Like, saving someone... Buzz. I mean... Oh, the freaking... Watch out! He's got an ion blaster! Oh, man. Oh, it's so good. Oh, the anger and the... Ooh! Oh, I want more Hawthorne. Oh, and I love this, and, like, him going to sleep. And, like, there's the expression of it. He's so... There's such a groundedness to this. He's just a guy. Like, at the end of the day, he's this action hero, shooting, blasting, blah, blah, blah. But, like, Buzz, now we're seeing more of, like, just who he was in the real life of the universe of the, you know, the film universe of Lightyear that is within Toy Story. And he's just a guy at the end of the day trying to get some sleep. And then he's annoyed by overly loud ASMR, like the rest of us. So there you go. This is fantastic. Ah, I love that. And then clap for the light. Clap for the... Oh, I just realized! Lightyear! And then he's been stuck on the planet for a year. But now, he ventures into the light. Oh my gosh! Yo, alright, can't get better than that. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there.